Good morning, Heathlands, and welcome to week 63 of Heathlands at Home Extended Podcast. So far this week
we've had Nick's exercise session on Monday at 11:15.
Live with Helen Tuck was on Monday at 1 p.m. this week, making love heart garlands for Valentine's Day.
Ooh,
Hopefully on a good one.
Yeah, I hope you all had a good Valentine's Day on
Monday.
Got my days mixed up. Anyway, on Tuesday we had
Sports Fanatics at 1:30 with Jackie and Connor, but Connor prepared the quiz again this week.
Connor has stepped up his game with this one. He researched and wrote a whopping 30 questions.
But breaking news, everyone. Reports are that including Jackie and Helen struggled and found it quite hard.
And you are not going to believe this.
Yep, more breaking news.
Even I could not believe what I heard.
More breaking news here, folks.
Is that Jackie even got caught cheating. So she was banned by Connor.
Goodness gracious. Now, Mark, what do you think we should do to punish her?
Now, I've been giving it some thought, and with a bit of help from Sarah, we've decided that Jackie's punishment for cheating will be Australian death by wasabi.
What you have to do is take a spoonful of wasabi and for no less or no more than 2 minutes, say a couple of quotes from Jaws, which are "Gonna need a bigger boat" and "The yard is not too far from the car," in an Australian accent. Do you understand me? The rules are simple. That's your challenge for 2 minutes, Jackie. No more, no less than 2 minutes. Okay? No cheating.
As always, Heathlands, our punishments are harsh but fair.
Coming up.
So coming up next day from Heathlands at Home.
Yeah, coming up next we have live lunch from 12 p.m. to 12:45 p.m.
Then class cooking social is live today at 1.
What are they making today?
Quiche and Rice Krispie cake.
Ooh, quiche.
Quiche and Rice Krispie cake, ladies and gentlemen.
Quiche. What? My way of saying quiche?
Get out.
Or you can just go like that, and then I'll be like, ah!
So join Jackie and everyone on the class cooking course today at 1.
Coming up right now, we have
a guest presenter with a craft to share with you guys.
So far, we have had videos from myself and Mark, Helen Tuck, Helen Walsh, and Susan. Bit of a mouthful, innit?
Yeah, a bit of a mouthful. So today we have a video from one of these people. So who can it be this time?
Hi everyone. Round about this time of year, I love to look out for the snowdrops. It's always exciting when I see the first one. It's a real sign that spring's on its way. So I thought I'd make a little video showing you how to make your own snowdrops using a couple of pipe cleaners. They're really nice and quick and simple to do, and they look really sweet if you make a few and pop them in a little jar. So you really don't need many materials. For each snowdrop, you need a green pipe cleaner and a white pipe cleaner, and that's it. When you're working with the pipe cleaners, it's really important to remember that they've got wire in the middle, so the ends are really sharp. If you're at all worried about hurting yourself on the end, what you can do is just bend over the end of the wire so that the sharp wire's lying against, and then it's not nearly as sharp and spiky, so you're in much less danger of hurting yourself. So just bend a tiny little bit of the wire over, and then you don't have that sharp end to work with. There we go. So we're going to start by making the petals of our snowdrops. And snowdrops have 3 petals. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 3 petals from this pipe cleaner. And to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to make 3 little loops. There we go. Now you want to try and get them as even as possible. As you can see, my end one is quite a bit smaller than my first one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make my first one a little bit smaller. I'm not too worried about them being exactly the same, but I want them to be roughly even. So I'm just squeezing it so that I've got kind of, looks a bit like the Loch Ness Monster at the moment, but I've got 3 kind of N shapes or U shapes if you turn them that way up, and each of those little shapes are going to be my petals. You can see I've got a slightly longer end here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeeze those ends together like that, and that longer bit that's sticking out, there we go, so I've got my 3 loops there, that longer bit I'm going to use to wrap the other loops together. There we go. So if I just hold that up, you can see what I've done. So basically I've gathered my 3 loops together. Now at the moment it doesn't look a lot like a snowdrop. So what I'm going to do is just bend my petals down, my little loops down. Don't worry if it's not doing exactly what you want, you can bend it really easily. And now it's starting to look a little bit more like a snowdrop. So all I've done is just bent those loops down. Now you're going to take your green pipe cleaner and you're going to wrap it around the top. So we leave the petals loose, but around this bit at the top, we're going to wrap the green pipe cleaner around to make the top of the snowdrop. There we go. So can you see I've wrapped the snowdrop petals with the green pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to bend it so that it's starting to look like a snowdrop. Now as I've been working, I've squished my petals a little bit, so all I'm going to do is just bend them back into shape like that. There we go, and there you've got one little snowdrop. So you can add that to your collection and make a few more. So I'll show you again just nice and quickly to remind you. So we start with our white pipe cleaner and we bend it into 3 roughly even loop shapes. 3 roughly even loops. Then we squeeze the end of those loops together and put a little twist in to hold them together. So I've still got my 3 loops there, and then we bend them downwards to look more like snowdrop petals. There we go. So I have my 3 loops and I've just bent them down slightly to look like snowdrop petals. Then we take our green pipe cleaner and then we carefully wrap that around the bit of the white pipe cleaner that we squeezed together and bend it sort of up and back down to make our snowdrop. If it's a bit out of shape, then we just gently pull it back into shape and we've got another snowdrop. And you can just keep going until you've got as many as you want, and it makes a really nice little spring display. Lovely little snowdrops with their little heads dancing in the breeze. So have fun and don't forget to show us how you get on.
As you've seen this week, we had Helen Walsh showing you how to make snowdrops.
I know, it was very fancy, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're seeing them all over the farm now. First signs of spring, people. They're coming back. The colours are coming back in the world.
Anyway, what and who will have next week, I wonder?
Still to come this week, we have.
Quiz of the week, answers and results on Thursday at 1 this week with Mark as Helen is off with Eva.
Remember the quiz sheets I emailed out on a Thursday morning with the Heathlands at Home daily email? Or you can pick one up from the Heathlands.
You'll have all morning to fill in the answers, then join Mark, not Helen, at 1 to get the answers. But before I can go any further, I need to go over the rules.
Here we go again.
It's especially for Jackie.
Well, maybe.
Well, Jackie is just the example of what happens if you do cheat.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
But you're still doing it, Jackie. I'd like to see you do it. I'd like to see some film of you doing it.
So anyway, no Googling, no cheating. Be honest with your answers. When you put an answer down, you can't change it. And you can only put down one answer. Not a dozen, just one. Otherwise, my 2 punishments will be made to eat a spoonful of paprika. You know, the spicy stuff.
Or Tabasco, yeah.
Or getting pelted by half a dozen footballs with a football team of your choosing.
No, Mark. Maybe dodgeballs.
Or dodgeballs. That works just as well. So, how about you?
So my punishments are, you have to let's see. You have to drink every single shot of spicy sauce, whether it's tomato ketchup, brown sauce, paprika, just whatever, how spicy or not spicy. You have to drink the whole shots. And about a game of pie face, and keep turning the handles until you get pied in the face. I'd like to see a pile of whipped cream all over that hand.
Anyway, as always, our punishments are harsh but fair.
Well done. Also on Thursday we have sign in with Paula at 1 p.m.
Paula is off for half term this week, so instead of signing with Paula, we are posting one of Nick's sign of the day from way back in 2020. This will be at 1 p.m. on Facebook.
So it's a pre-recorded session. And also Heathlands Book Club with Jeanette and Susan is on Thursday as well.
On Friday, to Saturday, openers work out at 10:30.
That's a dirty dance lift, by the way. Don't take that out of context.
He fainted. Benny.
You were too heavy for him.
Benny needs to go to the gym more often.
Also, Heathlands Live this week with Spiff and Mark at 1:30.
This week featuring the ever popular art showcase Extreme Turner Max, featuring all the gift gaff of the week from Heathlands, possibly Heathlands Habitat, but varies. And let's not forget
The Great British Rudolph. But before we get to the main event of the Heathlands Home broadcast, we'd like to make an announcement to everyone that we won't be here next week because of certain engagements. So I might as well announce right now, right here this week, that next week, as we're off to attend something, next week we have a theme bingo, which is dinosaur bingo. So join Spiff in the Purple Bubble for that next week, and I'm sorry, Spiff, that I won't be able to be here to help you to pronounce the certain names of the dinosaurs. So sorry, Spiff.
I'm sure he'll manage.
But we'll be back the week after, though, so you know. Which now brings us to the main event of the Heathlands at Home broadcast.
The most popular part of the Heathlands at Home broadcast.
We have another new brilliant book to read to you, but please get the pronunciation right, Mark.
Seeing as how it was Valentine's Day on Monday, you're reading it.
Well, try pronouncing the name right then.
Fine. Oh, by the way, I'm reading, so my rules. It's
Sweet potato.
Tato.
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 Tato. And let's leave it at that. Come on, just read it. Read and read it.
Fine. Super.
Sweet potato.
I can't say it.
Potato. Sweet potato. Sweet potato. Come on, just read it. Don't pronounce it.
Okay. Super.
Don't we should just pronounce the word for you as you go along.
Super potato. Run, veggies, run. I did it.
Good.
It was night time in the supermarket, but Super Potato and the veggies were going for the burn. Come on, veggies, you can do it. Oh no, shouted Pear. Broccoli's in the bagging area. I don't know why I didn't know it said bagging area. Ignore me.
You'll send me off camera.
Quick, grapefruit. Oh, quick. Grapefruit, turn off the conveyor, shouted Super Potato. What's the point of all this nonsense, said Carrot. To keep fit, of course. Whoever heard of an unhealthy vegetable? Super Potato grinned. It's a good point, actually. Just look at yourselves. It's time we got your fruit and veggies into shape. Super Potato thought for a minute. I know, let's have a sports day, he said. Everyone groaned. There'll be prizes. Everyone cheered. Yay! Attention! Shouted Super Potato as soon as they all limbered up. It's time for the first events, running and jumping and spinning. Asparagus, you can be the starter. Then suddenly, the ground shook. Oh no, said Cucumber, it's the evil pea. Everyone gasped. The evil pea was grinning. Gloria here wishes to enter your competition, he said. A pleasure to meet you, Gloria, said Super Potato.
Yeah.
Almost lots of crush opponents, win prizes, prizes. It's kind of like the Hulk. Thought Super Potato. Okay, let's start the race. Carrot, you're in lane 1. Broccoli, lane 2. Cucumber, lane 3. Gloria, you can take 4, 5, and 6. It's greedy. Over to you, Asparagus. Ready? Steady? Go! They will never defeat my robot, sniggered the evil pea. Those prizes are as good as mine. It's a good impression.
Sounds like the count from Sesame Street.
Gloria won the running, the jumping, the spinning, and the lifting of heavy things. In fact, she won everything. Time to be off, Gloria, said the evil pea. We have all the prizes. Our work here is done. Well, actually, said Super Potato, there's one more event to go. Swimming.
Oh,
Must win prizes. Crush, win. Smash it.
not on camera.
Stop, shrieked the evil pea. I don't think you should be doing any swimming, Gloria. You're not really a watermelon.
Ah!
But it was too late and they're off, shouted Asparagus. Gloria was well in the lead. But then she started crackling and sparking. And juggling. Just as I suspected, said Super Potato. That's no melon. It's a robot. And the water is making it go berserk. Super Potato to the rescue.
Without him knowing it.
He scooped up the swimmers and took them to safety. Hooray for Super Potato! But just as Super Potato flew back in to deal with the melon bot, it exploded. Is this the end for Super Potato?
Oh no.
Panicked the pineapples. Not this time. Oh, said the evil pea, time for a 100-meter dash. Not so fast, Pea. There are no prizes for cheating. Talking to you, Jackie.
Oh, you're saying that Jackie's the OP?
It's time. It's back to the freezer with you. It's a good thing we've seen the last of that naughty melon bot, said one fish finger to another. Win prizes. I'll be back.
I'll be back. I'll be back. Look, the Terminator. Terminator reference there. Yeah, well done on the pronunciation, Mark. I'm really proud of you. Okay, just try and keep it up, right?
Okay. Basically, moral of the story: cheating gets you nowhere.
Well, at least we picked out the perfect book that's to do with Jackie's cheating at one of the quizzes.
And this is just for all cheaters in general.
Not just for Jackie.
Not
No,
just
we're not picking on Jackie personally.
No, we're not picking on you personally. This is just cheaters in general.
Yeah, I hope cheaters learn their lessons.
So anyway, we are back. We are back again the week after with another awesome book to read to you.
Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you at the week after. Until then, stay safe and stay happy, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.